England's top order has collapsed dramatically to be 21 for 5. The debutant Kevin Pietersen is left with the task of trying to rebuild England's innings. Glenn McGrath is in sensational form today. That's his 5th successive wicket. It's been a devastating opening spell for the Australians. He nailed Andrew Flintoff for a duck. England were reeling at 5 for 21. Not the start that the home side was looking for, having dismissed the Aussies for 190 in their first innings. At the crease now is the Test debutant Kevin Pietersen. He's joined by wicket-keeper Geraint Jones, and Pietersen has looked cool from the off. After a good performance with the ball by England, it's absolutely crucial that they get off to a flying start with the bat. Then they have a chance of controlling the game. Having dismissed the Australians for 190 in their first innings, England must seize their opportunity and gain control of the match. They need a solid start from the openers, Marcus Trescothick and Andrew Strauss, if they are to dominate the Australians. After an impressive performance by the openers Marcus Trescothick and Andrew Strauss, a middle-order partnership would help England to take a stranglehold on the second test. After a solid opening partnership between Marcus Trescothick and Andrew Strauss of 112, England lost wickets in quick succession and are now 187 for 4. Kevin Pietersen's at the non-striker's end and Andrew Flintoff has just arrived at the wicket. It's a new over from Shane Warne, and England's hopes of amassing a big total could well depend on this partnership. England are in the driving seat as Andrew Flintoff arrives at the crease in England's second innings. An inspired effort from Big Freddie would all but destroy Australia's hopes of winning this second test. The score's 72 for 5, with Ian Bell still out there on 20, and England need to build on their first innings lead. It might just be Andrew Freddie Flintoff who's the man to do it. A good performance from Michael Vaughan in the England top order is really needed here to set up a healthy target for the Australians to chase. Vaughan is well set on 45. Michael Vaughan, the England captain's on 45, and he looks in good touch today, having won the toss and chosen to bat. He's facing Glenn McGrath, and it's really up to Vaughan and Trescothick now to put pressure on the Australians. Thanks mainly to the bowling of Ashley Giles, the Australian top order has been dismissed pretty cheaply. The tail is exposed, and it's time for the pace attack to clean it up. Australia are in deep trouble at 133 for 5. It's going to take something special from the lower order to rescue the innings. Adam Gilchrist has 12. Shane Warne has just come to the crease with him. Ashley Giles is in the middle of a good spell, but Michael Vaughan might well now look to bring back Simon Jones. He can rattle cages and hopefully pick up Australian wickets. England are off to a great start as Geraint Jones makes his way to the middle to join the prolific Andrew Flintoff. A good partnership from them would make it increasingly difficult for the Australians to mount a challenge in the fourth test. The usual animated Brett Lee there as Kevin Pietersen gets a thin edge through to the waiting gloves of Adam Gilchrist. 45 for Kevin Pietersen, but England reeling a bit at 241 for 5. It's crucial that Geraint Jones, who's unbeaten at the other end, does something with Andrew Flintoff, who's about to face Brett Lee. With the seemingly simple task of chasing 129 for victory, the England top order are off to a shaky start at 65 for 4. So, attempt to stabilise the innings and win the test for England to take a 2-1 series lead. .64 still needed for England to win it. They're 65 for 4 at the moment. Shaun Tate's coming back into the attack to try to ruffle Kevin Pietersen's feathers, and Andrew Flintoff is at the non-striker's end. This pair have to settle down and consolidate. You just sense a panic in the ranks. After all, the target was only 129. Having won the toss, England have a real chance to bat Australia out of the game. Andrew Strauss has been in terrific form throughout the series, and the English faithful are looking for more of the same from him. We are ready to get underway for the final test match in what has been an enthralling Ashes series. The Oval here in South London is packed to the rafters. The Australians are out there and raring to go as Marcus Trescothick and Andrew Strauss make their way to the middle. England 2-1 up in the series. The first ball of the day will be bowled by Glenn McGrath, and it's Marcus Trescothick on strike. The real revelation for England during this 2005 Ashes series has been the performances of the debutant Kevin Pietersen. He's rarely failed in all the 4 previous Test matches. Mind you, 100 has escaped him up to this point. Ian Bell caught by Shane Warne off the bowling of Glenn McGrath, which focuses all the attention on Kevin Pietersen. England are 67 for 3 and rather relying on Pietersen to take the game away from the Australians. His brilliant form of the summer is needed here now because England only have to draw the game to ensure that they capture the Ashes for the first time in 18 years.